Just getting there is an experience. Rügen is connected to the mainland by Germany's longest bridge. It's 4.1 kilometers long. Some of the things that make the island so attractive are its fresh air, blue sky, plenty of sunshine, and breathtaking natural beauty. The island is known for its chalk cliffs. Romantic artist Caspar David Friedrich made them famous with his oil paintings some 200 years ago.
This
may be the most popular photo backdrop on Rügen, but today I want to show you the diversity of the architecture.
Torsten Seegert is a native of Rügen. He's written a book about the architecture of the seaside resorts on the island, which is closely tied with the history of tourism there.
This is where everything began. In 1818, Goa bathhouse was built here. It took a year to build it. Notice the pillars, which are characteristic of the neoclassical architecture. And of course, they're painted white. It's a very beautiful colonnade.
Freshly renovated, the building on Greifswald Bay is one of the island's most famous spa hotels, just as it was 2 centuries ago.
These are the oldest resorts on Rügen. 200 years ago, society women would go swimming in woolen dresses, and that caused problems because the water made the dresses float. So they sewed weights onto their hems to keep them demurely down.
We continue our trip taking the racing Roland, the island's steam train, to Binz. In the late 19th century, the wealthy discovered the town, and soon it became a glamorous seaside resort. The broad beach, the stone-free seabed, and the gentle waves made it a popular place to swim.
This is the natural surf. These are the natural beaches. And people here built villas to enjoy the summer on the Baltic Sea. All this gingerbread ornamentation, for example, was very fashionable at the time. There were all sorts of little towers and various embellishments like balconies and verandas, and that makes things so diverse.
With 2 million overnight visitors a year, Binz is Rügen's most popular destination. Even here on the beach, there's interesting architecture. What looks like a UFO was once a rescue station built of doubly curved concrete walls. It was designed by Ulrich Mutter, one of the former East Germany's most famous architects. In the middle of the forest is the most frequently visited castle in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, Granite's Hunting Lodge. It draws 200,000 visitors a year. And if you feel up to it, 154 steps take you up to the castle tower. Climbers are rewarded with a panoramic view of the resort of Sellin. Sellin has Rügen's longest and most beautiful pier. Everything in Sellin gleams. The city fathers place great value on maintaining the 100-year-old seaside architecture. After the fall of the communist regime, the beach villas were restored.
This was the third phase of seaside architecture with the playful forms of Art Nouveau. About 100 years ago, the style had a great influence on architecture.
Further north on the Baltic coast is Prora, a mammoth building complex that stood unfinished for more than 60 years. The Nazis wanted to build a mass holiday resort there for 20,000 workers.
This is the last phase of seaside architecture. It borrowed from modernism. Clear shapes were the defining characteristic, but the colossal resort of Prora was never completed. It never got past the shell construction.
Today, the area is slowly returning to its natural state, to the delight of vacationers.
And now for my insider tip, but it's just between us. On the Schmade Heide, there are still truly deserted beaches, just perfect for a plunge into the water. So, see you on Rügen.